Ah, hello YouTube. How we all doing? These bloody borders, I've been trying it. It's going back to portrait mode and see how it turns out anyway. Positive. Let's not let these negative things get us down. Can't speak today. Oh, damn it. We've got another box. Yep. With all what's going on, I had to do it. These are one of the blends in there that you'll see in a bit. Is a blend I want for the long run, you know. So I had to put some money aside and get a last box, because like I say, all this shit with the FDA and it's just bullshit. So I wasn't sure if that one particular blend that I bought the most of was produced before 2007 or after. So I mean, I'd contacted Cornell and Deal, but they read the message, but they never responded. So I just thought, well, when it's back on the website, because it was back ordered, but when it was back on the website, then I bought it, you know. And this is like my emergency, and this is my last box for 2016, unfortunately, you know. But you know, I'm good to go now. I've got what tobaccos, you know. I want, obviously there's loads more, but you know, I've got and tried a few as well, so we'll get into that in a little minute. Vaping, and we'll talk about this for a little bit actually, because it's bullshit. Negative, I know, but it's got to be said. Inicum product, Coolfire 4 Plus. I don't know if you're going to pick it up on here. I hope you do. Let me put the light on, guys. 1 second. Unprepared as usual. Yeah. All the paint is peeling off, and I've not had it 3 months. I don't think 4 months. I'm not sure, but I ain't had it long. These haven't been out that long. All on the top there, all peeling off. All on the side there, you can see that. All on the side there, all peeling off. It was bubbling on the buttons. All there, look, all bubbling off. So I'm assuming this is wet painted. Powder would never do that. I've done powder coating. I know what it entails. I know how good the stuff is. But this black stuff, it's got to be wet paint. No more Inicum products for me. This guy. Yeah, all on that side. All the way around the top. And that's because of the nicotine. When you've got a bit of e-juice on your fingers, it's inevitable when you're using the RBA section. It's leaking as well through the bottom. The O-rings on there, everything. You've wicked it properly. You've not saturated it. It's just one thing after another with this device. The ramp up times delays even slower now the longer I'm using it. Yeah. Still vape's not bad, but you don't want the paint coming off, do you? They put that device how it stands now through a PMTA. Say goodbye to your money, Anakin. That bullshit won't get through. Nobody knows if any of them will get through. We still have to pay that 250,000 or whatever it is, pathetic money. So yeah, anyway, let's try and do this a short video. So this has just arrived as well. I've just got it about an hour ago. The usual 4-bag BJ Long tapered pipe cleaners, extra longer, more of them. Royal Vintage Latakia number 1. I wanted to try. Butera. Got a tub of that for the cellar. Bengal slices. To try that. Another Legend, which was my first ever pipe I bought online, but I'd been gifted a pipe, my first pipe from my mother. Second-hand thing that I'd cleaned out and alcohol swabbed out and all that. Started smoking Clan. It's the first thing that I had. My old band had some, like, so shoved that in it, enjoyed it, and progressed from there. But yeah, Legend, another little pipe nail thing, pick on there, ever so cool. That's Brebbia from Italy. Got that. I needed another corn cob. I'll always buy corn cobs. You can't see this one because this, I'm going to gift this to someone, so I'm not going to show that one. They don't know either, so. Latakia Junction. Nice whack of that. Let's have a smell actually. Wow. Wow. It smells better than Northwoods. This is going to be a lot more full-on Latakia than Northwoods. Yeah, judging by the description. Got that. My favourite Latakia flake. Well, one of them. Winter time. That'll be opened after my other jar because I've only got a few bowls left in that jar, and then that'll be opened up. But the rest is going to be cellar. But that, I'll jar that. Might smoke that. And this, after my other Virginia's gone that are smoking the Dagna Cobb poker, this is going to be going inside that 100 gram tin, the big one. It's Mac Baren's Original Choice. Very low nicotine. That's the gauge on there, the nicotine. You see the black is only just going up the yellow pole, so that means it's low. If it was there in the middle, it'd be medium. If it was all the way up and leave a bit on the end, then it's full nicotine, high strength. But this is really low, and that's how I like my Virginias. Original Choice is a result of Mac Baren's company's 150-year tradition for excellent taste in tobacco. It is made of a blend of Virginia tobaccos from North Carolina, Burley from Tennessee, USA, and the famous modern Mac Baren Cavendish. Carefully blended, these tobaccos give you a sweet, rounded, and exciting taste. It's all dinted up on the bottom, but not worried about that. And my favourite, Pirate Cake. 4 ounces there. Wait for it. Don Juan pipe smoker. Eat your heart out. Pirate Cake. there's 16 ounce there, so pound and 4 ounces, 24 ounces, 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, no 20 ounces, yeah, 4, 8, 12, 16, 20 ounces. Nice big brick of that fucker. That's for the cellar. Always wanted a lot of this. Like I say, this was the blend I was talking about when I contacted Cornell and Deal, but they didn't respond, so I just bought it anyway when it was back in stock, because it was back ordered. So I'm happy now as a pipe smoker, as long as I've got this and them other bits. That's gonna do me, you know. I've got tobacco there now in the cellar, a few tubs. I think I've got about 10. So, but this was what this box was all about. This is the reason why I bought all the other little bits, but mostly because of the pirate cake, you know. Solid brick, bad boy. You like Latakia? Seriously, try pirate cake. It's badass in every sense of the way, in every sense of the word. And that's it, guys. That's it. So we'll do a little bit more vaping. I'll speak to you about something I did at the beginning of my pipe hobby. What I did, and I think though a lot of you should do this because it's worked well for me. I bought 5 to 6 blending tobaccos, you know, and I smoked them on their own. I bought the Virginia, the Burley, the Oriental, the Latakia, and the and the Kentucky, and I smoked each one in a bowl, separate pipes, you know. And I liked all of them, but I'd done it so in the future I'd know what tobacco I liked, because, you know, I didn't say I never done that and I bought this and it had Cavendish in and I couldn't stand Cavendish, then I wasted my money. So by doing what I'm mentioning is a good way to determine, you know, what blends you can pick up and, you know, you may enjoy. So I think that was a good way. And obviously from the Virginia, I like that. I got a sweetness from that, as you would guess. The Burley, I got a very peppery taste from that, but I liked it. I knew that was it. It's not got so much of a flavour on its own, but when it's incorporated into other tobaccos, it melds and picks up flavours from other tobaccos into it. It's very good at, they say it's very good at retracting, you know, other flavours from other tobaccos, and helps, you know, a really nice enjoyable smoke. And then the Oriental, I got a nice nutty creaminess through that, so I like that, but not that much in the way of flavour. The one I had, obviously there's a few different Oriental leaves, and some you may not like, but I just bought one tobacco of one leaf, like, you know. So the Virginia, the Burley, the Oriental, the Kentucky, I love that stuff. Pure on its own, not a problem. It wasn't high in nicotine, because I mean, when I smoked the early morning pipe and I got nicotine sickness right at the beginning, it's my first ever tin of pipe tobacco I purchased. I couldn't handle that. I had to take my ass to bed. I was really bad, really bad. So I'm you know, I don't know if I still am a lightweight with nicotine, because I mean I can smoke pirate cake on empty stomach now, so I don't suppose I am. This ain't short video, is it? Shit. So yeah, I like the Kentucky, and then what was the other one? Latakia. I don't think I mentioned that at the beginning, did I? I said something else. Not sure, but yeah, obviously I love Latakia. Through that, obviously I got the campfire, oaky, woody, deep richness, but still smooth. Very, very, very nice. Campfire, bonfire, creosote kind of flavour, you know, what you get from Latakia. But I like it more now, 2 years down the road, than what I did, even though I did like it at the beginning, but I always used to describe it as the bully and the blend, because I think you have to go through quite a few different blends to define your palate. Like people say, and I didn't necessarily believe that was the case at the beginning, but it's right. That is what you have to do to define your palate as a pipe smoker, and then you'll appreciate Latakia a lot more. So yeah. Anyway, guys, that was my other acquisitions. My last box of this year, and hope you all enjoyed watching. See you guys.